The lights were left on.
Oops.
It's open.
Okay, so last time the fog was just like a little bit cloudy. It doesn't look like the fog has changed that much. But I do think the fog is significant. Simply because the developer said that it's basically its own character in the
This
game.
has changed. It's like someone is moving things.
Yeah, the paintings... The paintings are decaying. I didn't notice that earlier. We have sun and moon. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that urn was there earlier. I don't remember there being an urn. The books on the table are knocked over. You can see the scratch marks there from around the corner, like someone was trying to resist being dragged. You could see them on the door as well if it was still available.
I haven't hated these for a while.
I wonder what that means. I don't even know what that means.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home.
And message gets more detailed later. But I can't remember whether the next time we open the answering machine, whether it's Celine or Thea's voice.
Hello? Who's there?
More drag marks.
Maybe that's where they start.
It's odd because that's Helios's room.
Yeah, maybe Helios gets dragged out of the room.
So I noticed in here you can see the Ouroboros symbol cycles.
That's the Norse mythology.
Yeah, it's also seen as I think. Well, no, I think Ouroboros is tied to Ragnarok, but the two of them aren't synonymous.
Yeah, no.
So much better lit this time than the first time, and I can't help but wonder why that is.
Oh, was it one of those books?
I always wanted to leave.
Named like the Fear of
Was it
Water
worth
or
it?
something. It's like something type of phobia.
Thalassophobia, that's right.
So that could be tied into her trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember where that one was. I think it's this one here.
Yeah, that's right there.
Thalassophobia. Do I just keep spinning this? I don't know if it's in this one or the next one. It like falls off the axis.
Yeah, I don't think it's
All right. This is a whole thing as well. I think this narrative ties into the narrative of what you find in the data logs of enemies and weapons and items when you use them enough. It's tricky because it's hard to concretely tie it together, but there's things that are similar. Female scientist trying to create something completely new. Void Womb. I think that is something that is concretely mentioned in the data files. There's
Somehow tie into the theory of like someone was pregnant or something like that.
I suspected that there was hints towards an abortion or a terminated pregnancy that had happened.
Well, that would tie Void.
Then there's also mention of Ichor and a Titan. The Ichor is the blood of the gods. I think that Titans refer to those who came before, such as Celine's parents, Thea.
Yeah.
And I think that actually plays into the idea of generational cycles. Ichor.
Right. Well, Kronos was a Titan,
Mhm.
and so then Zeus was a god. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so later we do see Ichor flowing out from the mask of the astronaut, and so I think it's like, the blood of the mother runs in the veins of the daughter, and it's a generational cycle.
There's the generational pressure to do the same thing.
Right.
Okay.
That pressure. And there's Acheron. I can't remember what Acheron is. Tali. That's the name.
Oh, Tali, my girl.
Yeah, I'll have to see how this compares to the narrative in the items, but I think there's a lot of similarities. And the similarities, the story itself seems to also coincide with the story of the sentients that lived on this planet. What happened to them after they landed on the planet. What is that book? XPONO Epsilon. So many different books. There's so much detail. A lot of these are actually published books.
Yeah, but they also repeat if you look closely.
Yeah. That's new. I haven't noticed this. I wish I could see the sign. Yeah, that looks like Thea. I don't know if that's the same car that went over the rails. Yeah, I don't think so, but it shows an astronaut and a child. I can't remember if that comes up later, but I don't think I can do anything with it now. So
drugs all over.
Yeah, there's a lot of pills. Horror at the cellular level. Gracious.
Sounds like fun on the button.
Yeah, all of this art. No wonder Celine has bad dreams. I'll avoid. Driving down a forest road. I don't think that's a coincidence. I wish I could see what some of the notes say. Oh! There's notes that says White Shadow and Escape. Kronos, dead Kronos waits dreaming.
Delay in our adequate match. Astra found a way to...
That's another thing. There are instances of, like, computer commands that I don't really know how to read. They've appeared in a couple of different places. Yeah. Escape. Olympic, Saint H, Painted, Crater, Bristlecone, Death, Joshua, Astra. What does that mean? OSTPCBDJA. This one's interesting as well. I haven't seen a toy block. There's a toy block in most other flashbacks. No. Okay.
It's still waiting.
Outside is surrounded with fog. I still don't really know. Upon defeating Frika, Celine notes the fog has cleared, or the fog has dissipated. Frika being the spirit of horror and surrounded with fog, I'm wondering if it's just, bad memories or trauma or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe it's like once she's processed something.
Possibly. I forget. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, that's right. Octo is there. Oh, there's the block. Why wasn't it there before?
Well, I think things changed when you got on the computer.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good point. Maybe the changes were caused not by opening the door to the astronaut, but by getting onto the computer.
Yeah.
No, I'm just noting it. I'm recording.
Oh. I just thought you were talking to me this whole time.
Also that, I just don't know whether or not the mic is picking you up. And you made a good point, so I wanted to note it. Alright, let's see what Octo's up to.
Octo. I remember you. I've never seen this before. Regrettable delay. Inadequate match. Who's this for?
There's so many things that just almost match. Adequate match versus inadequate match, and yet mean the exact opposite.